All right, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa ba'd. So we're on Hadith number 82. Anybody memorize 81? He ain't memorized nothing. The only thing he's memorized is the only easy day was yesterday.
Yesterday? Oh.
No, it's a Navy SEAL slogan. And I loved it so much because they said the only easy day is yesterday. Because every single day you got to put in work. So I bought him a big flag banner that says the only easy day is yesterday. I got it hung up in his room so he can see this every time he wakes up to get up for Fajr. Kuffar love slogans. Muslims, we don't like slogans. We like abiyat al-shi'riyah. See, like Kuffar, they like this, like slogans, because like the slogans, they give them motivation. Like saying that slogan, it, like what? It boosts them up. But Muslims, we have Arabic poetry. So
Winners don't quit, quitters don't win.
yeah.
or they say, that's not fun. Just do it. Guess what?
All right, man, come on, 81. Stand up and read.
No, you're going to want to hear it too.
Save all that for later, inshallah. Go.
That's not going to fly. Sorry.
We're just going to go to the hadith. You can read it later.
All right. عن ابن عمر عن ابن عمر رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال كلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته والأمير راع والرجل راع على أهل بيته والمرأة راعية على بيت زوجها وولده فكلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته.
Don't sit down. She just jumped into your chair. You're about to sit on the cat, man. All right, Muttafaqun alayh. She wants that chair. Give her, bring another chair. No, leave her. Bring another chair. She jumped. She literally jumped into your chair while you were reciting the hadith. Sit. Ijlisi. All right, so hadith number 82. The most harmful tribulation. All right, so this is the most harmful tribulation. No, leave her. And she took that chair. It's over. It's done. You know, it's colonization now. All right, عن أسامة بن زيد رضي الله عنه عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال ما تركت بعدي فتنة هي أضر على الرجال من النساء متفق عليه. So Osama ibn Zayd radiallahu anhu, he said that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that I have not left after me, you know, after his death, after he passed away, he said, I have not left after me a tribulation, a fitna that is more harmful for the men than women. And this hadith is in Bukhari and Muslim. And this is because obviously the men and the, you know, how can I say this? Like not obeying the laws and legislation of Islam, and not even be concerned with learning the laws and legislation of Islam in regards to women. So when we look at all the ahadith and we take into account that, you know, as you've seen in the book that I wrote about free mixing, you know, you look at the impermissibility of looking at women, you look at the impermissibility of shaking the hands of women, you look at the impermissibility of being alone with women, and, you know, and then you look at the state of the Muslims today, and you see every single thing that the Prophet ﷺ warned us against, we do. And then we wonder why we fail. So, and this is not even the fitna of this ummah. He just said what? He said that I have not left the tribulation more dangerous for the men. But he did not say that this was because in another hadith he said what? لِكُلِّ أُمَّةٍ فِتْنَةٍ وَفِتْنَةُ أُمَّتِي what? Al-mal. He said that the fitna of my ummah, he said every single ummah has a fitna. But the fitna, the tribulation of this ummah is going to be money. This is going to be where they're going to be tested at. You know, and of course we know from the hadith of Abi Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu anhu أن الدنيا حلوة خضرة وأن الله مستخلفكم فيها فينظر كيف تعملون فاتقوا الدنيا واتقوا النساء فإن أول فتنة بني إسرائيل كانت في النساء. So we have the hadith of Abi Sa'id al-Khudri, which is probably, and we already took it, right? So in regards to like what's that the dunya has been made green and just something that's pleasing to you. It's something that's pleasing. It's khadir and hulwatun khadira. It's been made sweet and green. It's pleasing to the eyes and pleasing to the senses, pleasing to the desires. This is the fitna. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mustakhlifukum fiha. What does that mean?
Allah made you like rulers in it. No, like
Progeny.
Progeny. Yeah.
Like a generation after generation, you notice that each generation it just continues and continues until the end of time. And then he said, "Mustakhlifukum fiha falyanzuru kayfa ta'malun," and he's going to see how you act in this dunya. Now, knowing that everything's been made, sweet and pleasing to your desires, now he's going to see if you're going to obey. And this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said what? This was the purpose of the creation of life and death and everything, right? لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ أَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا, to test you. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, تَبَارَكَ الَّذِي بِيَدِهِ الْمُلْكُ وَهُوَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ الَّذِي خَلَقَ الْمَوْتَ وَالْحَيَاةَ لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ وَأَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا. Which of you is going to be the best in righteous actions? So these are tests. So he said after that, he said, فَاتَّقُوا الدُّنْيَا وَاتَّقُوا النِّسَاءَ. So have taqwa with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in regards to how you deal with the dunya, and have taqwa with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all your dealings with the women. That everything that you do in the dunya is halal, and all your dealings with the women are what? Halal. فَإِنَّ أَوَّلَ فِتْنَةَ بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ كَانَتْ فِي النِّسَاءِ, because the first fitna for Bani Israel was with the women. And we see that here. So this is the most dangerous fitna. And it causes so much harm in the ummah because people cannot control their desires. They cannot control their desires. So Allah musta'an, that's why you see, and I've said this before, that I would not be surprised to say that I would say a good 60 to 75% of the marriages that happen to take place in America among American Muslims. Now, not the even a lot of the Arabs, because the Arabs that marry from these Christian women and all that. Like I would say, and I'm being I'm gonna give a humble number of saying 75%. I'm gonna go to the low end, but I think it's much higher. But I would say about 75% of the marriages in America are probably not even valid if you really went back and researched them, because there was some type of haram behavior, something that was going on before the marriage even became, and most of these guys that come to America that don't understand the laws of Islam think that if you fornicate with a girl that you can marry her, and that marriage is invalid, and these types of marriages are invalid. This type of behavior and dealings with women is invalid. Again, we talked about this before, and we're going to continue to talk about it. All of this is a protection for us. We're all men, we all have desires, but you put your desires where it's halal to put them, not in something that's haram. And this is something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala legislated for you to protect you. Allah doesn't benefit from us obeying Him. Allah doesn't benefit from us, doing what we have to do. This is a protection for us. Allah is protecting us. Allah is, this is so we can, honor, how can I say, keep our dignity. Because when you lower yourself to your desires and you just follow your desires in disobedience to Allah, you lose your dignity, you lose your honor. And it's just like the poet, what is his name, Zuhair. He said in a poem in Jahiliyyah, he said, وَمَنْ لَمْ يُكْرَمْ نَفْسَهُ لَا يُكْرَمِي. مَنْ لَا يُكْرَمْ نَفْسَهُ لَا يُكْرَمِي. He said, whoever does not honor himself, he doesn't honor himself. That means he doesn't carry himself with honor. لَا يُكْرَمِي, that he will never be honored amongst the people. So, and that's the thing. If you carry yourself in a very dignified manner, the people will hold you to that. But if you carry yourself in a very low base, just animalistic way, then that's how the people are going to treat you. That's how they're going to look at you. So all of this is a protection for us. It's to, this is for our benefit. It's not, Allah doesn't benefit anything from our obedience. So we have to understand that this is what the Prophet ﷺ told us, and we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Because, come on, man, all of us have this fitna. All of us. But we have to control ourselves. That's what this deen is about. It's about patience. Patience with in the obedience of Allah. Because being obedient to Allah requires patience. وإلى هنا سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.